I did a video yesterday about AutoTrader, the wheel coming off at AutoTrader. I used to be the biggest fan, and to be honest, over the years, business would have been very hard without AutoTrader. They made it very hard without AutoTrader. I came across something years and years ago, and people call me a Luddite now for not wanting change, but it's not change that I don't want. It's change for the worse. Change for the better, you'll find that I'm all for it, and I was one of the leading kind of spokespeople for price indicators and for transparency. Transparency for me was great because I'm honest. I'm an honest dealer. So when you have a guide that's got confidential written all over it, it creates an us and them situation. So I just used to show people my guide. You know, I've got nothing to hide. I never tried to nick anybody's car.
Hi, my name's Barrie Crampton. I've been in the motor trade from the days when we used to value your car by looking at a confidential guide. The customer never knew if it was a fair price or not. Hopefully those days have now gone forever. We're excited to announce that we are trialling the AutoTrader customer part exchange valuation system. It's still in the development stage at the moment, but it's important, it's revolutionary, and it's designed to develop trust in our business. It's something the motor trade has been crying out for. Its purpose is to show you, the customer, that we at Grosvenor Garage deal in an honest, open and transparent way. In effect, you're being given a valuation from a third-party company, which they, not us, deem to be a realistic and fair market value for your vehicle. AutoTrader have arrived at their real-time valuation by cross-checking daily over 400,000 advertised cars, 4,500 dealer websites, price data from all the major car auctions, and information that's only available to the trade on fleet and leasing disposal prices. Just to be clear, the valuation is not sent by us. It has come direct to you from AutoTrader, and it is a real-time cost to change for the car that you could be driving away from our garage tomorrow. The system's still in its development stage, and while it's already fantastic, we're still striving to make it even more accurate. I have 40 years plus experience in car retailing. Like the Terminator says, I'm old but not obsolete. Hopefully. At my earliest opportunity, I will personally study each inquiry to see if I can improve on the offer. At the moment, the system gives you a price for an average car. It doesn't take into account your car's service history, whether it's been done by a main dealer or an independent, whether it's been recently serviced, or if it has one, has the cam belt been changed? Then there's a specification. Is it standard, or does it have factory fitted options? Are the bodywork, interior and alloy wheels all free from damage? What are the tyres like? In fact, all the questions that you'd ask me about our car before you did a deal. For us as a business, this is the last part of the jigsaw. We already use AutoTrader eye control system for retailers. It uses similar data to the part exchange tool for customers. It enables us to value our stock and then advertise our cars at their exact value and price position in the used car market today. It gives us the ability to check all our vehicles against those of our competitors. We then monitor our prices daily and adjust them accordingly to ensure that we stay one step ahead. We're so confident that you'll love our car. As well as numerous photographs, we also shoot a quick teaser video, which is linked to the full HD, high definition video, and a driver's point of view video test drive in the exact car that you're looking at. You can see the condition, how well the car drives, and get an instant part exchange price in seconds from probably the most respected name in the motor industry. To be clear, that would be AutoTrader, not us, but we are trying. All this without even getting up from your computer. I know these days everyone's too busy to pick up the phone, So if it suits you better, text, live chat or email me at a time that is convenient to you. Tell me a little more about your car. It could just make the difference between us doing a deal or not. Please give us a try. After all, you have nothing to lose and a great deal to gain. Thank you. Cheers.
And transparency was a good thing because it created more trust. Unfortunately, it's gone the wrong way now, and AutoTrader's price indicators are so far out that it's creating mistrust, because you can't buy a good car for what they think you can, and you can't sell it for what even they say, ignore our trade prices, work from sales price back. How much can you sell it for? Work back your margin, your profit, your cleaning and your X's, and that's your trade price. That's how much you buy it for. But unfortunately, the retail prices are wrong too. So you can't do that. We used to go off their prices when it first started. We used to go, I even made a video about why we went off their prices. It's changed so much and it's awful now. It's the whole situation's awful. Another thing the dealers say they're pulling off AutoTrader, I haven't seen too much of a discrepancy in all the people who said they were going to pull off and not advertise and the actual numbers on AutoTrader. Yeah, there's so many crap dealers out there now, they actually need help. And going back to originally in 2017, some of the dealers didn't want live chat and things like that to be introduced because they didn't want to have to do it themselves. And because they didn't want to have to do it, they didn't want other people to do it. I'll give you a classic example. The place where I worked, I was sales manager. Live chat came out and I thought, wow, this is it. This is going to make us a fortune. So got the salespeople together, right, live chat, we need to man it outside company hours. I suggest we take it in turns. Now, this went back to when I used to work at Barrie's. Goodness me, you'd work all day, get to 6 o'clock, and then the people who wanted to buy your cars would start ringing at 6 o'clock because they were in different parts of the world. I had one guy, I've told this story many times, I had one guy ring up about a Bentley and he said he'd got a Jaguar XK 120. Was it 120? For sale anyway. He'd got the original stuff for it before it was converted to rally. And he wanted to know how much I'd give him for it or how much we'd give it for it. And I said, look, in all honesty, I have no clue what that's worth. You know, I'm probably going to have to get in touch with Bonhams or somewhere like that to give me an idea, which I did. So I said to him, I'll need to have a look and do an appraisal. I said, where are you? He says, no problem, mate. He said, I'll put you up in the lake house. So I thought, I'm liking the sound of this. So I said, and where's the lake house? He says, well, we're on a little island off the coast of Japan, I think he said. He says, you'll love it there. I thought, yeah, of course I will. Fly out to Japan to value a car. Yeah, fantastic. Unfortunately, we sold the vehicle the next day. But what used to happen, when the Sunday Times came out, Sunday, again, you're off on Sunday. Sunday Times comes out. That's where people look for those type of cars. So your day off on Sunday, you just used to be answering the phone all the time. And so things didn't quite work out. Live chat. So I gets the staff together. You know, we need to take it in turns. Ooh, you know, and I get the point. I mean, the point of me going to work when I was a salesman was to earn money. These days, the point of going to work when you're a salesman is to get a swanky new car. Sit around chatting the girl. No, that was the point of me going to work as well. Sit around chatting the girls up in the flipping, you know, the receptionists and so on. I mean, I went to a garage not too long ago. Honestly, it was like a speed dating agency. Not that I've ever been to a speed dating agency, but I'm trying to get attended to. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh you did that. Oh, so where do you go then? Hello, one of the girls left me to go and check on my car. I saw her bump into somebody at the glass door, start talking to him, and she's talking to him for 50 minutes. Then she went and got a coat and went for a dinner. Forgot all about me, and I'm a customer. So stuff's going down. So, yeah, Baz, we don't really want to be working at night. Fair enough. So I said, okay, but just remember this. I'll do it, but no matter how much you beg me, you have lost your chance to do it, because I can see this being a big thing. What happened? I used to come in the morning, 2 or 3 deals, and I was a sales manager. Oh, well, hang on. Those are our deals. No, they're not, because you were at home making tents. So that was the importance of live chat. I sold more cars on live chat at night, or when I was in Sorrento, even at the airport, on a train, in a bar, all over the place. I sold more cars with live chat than I did when I was at work during the day. And do you know what? AutoTrader changed from contact at once to live person. Live person is shit. I told them time and time again, I can't remember the last car I sold on live person, on live chat, on their live chat. Because it's shit. It's garbage. I've even told live person. They don't even answer you. It's crap. There's a system called Talk To, which is free. Goodness me. They even, Talk To even offered to come and meet me in Sorrento to talk to me about how I used it. It was that good. All the good things in 2017, especially live chat, no good anymore. However, as I was saying before, COVID hit, AutoTrader were good enough. And don't get me wrong, I'm not having a go at the people at AutoTrader, because I know a lot of the people there and I like them. They're nice people. You know, they're proper nice people. Our old rep, God, she was fantastic. But do you know how many times I've seen the new rep since she got a new area? I used to see Linda Cooper. If you're watching, Linda, we miss you. Super Cooper, we miss you. We have not seen the rep once since Linda got a new area. Not once. Never been up. Down the nick. They used to have somebody checking adverts. They don't anymore. You know, once, taking photographs of 2 cars, and I uploaded them, and I got a message to say we've knocked a car off because there was conflicting information on it. And you know what the conflicting information was? I'd got 2 photographs from the other car, and one of them showed the speedo, and the speedo on the second photograph didn't match the mileage in the description. They knocked it off completely. That's how good they were then. Now you can put any old shit on. You can put a £257,000 Porsche Tesla Megane, I think it was, on straight through. You can put any amount of cars on that are brand new and pretend that they're used, but they're not, they're brand new. You can put any amount under fire blankets. Destroys your search. You can put cars on without the mileage that then go to the top of the mileage search because there's no mileage shown. You can do all sorts of shitty tricks like that. And trust me, these people out there now, especially the big boys, they do it. They do it. They're the ones that need reining in. Not the little guys, they're not so bad. The big boys. Now then, so AutoTrader didn't charge us for months during COVID. Months. Thousands and thousands of pounds. I'm just trying to think how much it would have been. Was it 7 or 8 months? 4 grand a month? Not only did they not charge us, but they didn't charge everybody else. We were paying 4 grand a month. What about the others that were paying 60 grand a month? Didn't charge them. Otherwise, all the dealers, lots of them would have gone skint. Now they're trying to do something, but nobody's pulled them up. Some guy at the moment is suggesting they get a dealer council. Guess when I suggested it? Yeah? Funny thing is, AutoTrader are going to get a dealer council. Guess when I suggested it? I told them they needed one. Years and years ago, I told them they were going off the rails. They were losing the dressing room. No. Do you know what they did? At one time, I used to get answers all the time. If I asked a question, and I even know this from somebody, people at AutoTrader got bollocked because I asked a question on Twitter one night. There was some cars featured on Top Gear, and I tweeted them because I noticed that our cars, the searches on our cars that were on Top Gear, not the actual cars, the model, the make and model that were on Top Gear, the search had gone through the roof, and I asked them if that was the same. They never got back to me. They got bollocked for not getting back to me. Now, they ignore me. They just, in fact, they've gone off Twitter completely. They've gone. They're not on Twitter anymore. Too woke for that, I'm assuming. Way too woke for that. And yet, Elon owns Twitter, X, big EV mouthpiece, and AutoTrader. They're a big EV mouthpiece. Ask yourself why. Why should they talk about EVs? Why should they stick their oar in when they're paid to advertise our cars and it's our choice what we buy and sell? Why should they go on about EVs? AutoTrader have a leasing company, and I've said it before, they have, AutoTrader, in my opinion, have huge conflicts of interest. They have a valuation service, they have a leasing company, and they have an advertising company for other people. How easy is it to advertise your own products on your platform when other people are paying you? How easy is it, say, and I'm not saying they do this, but for instance, how easy and how tempting would it be if you'd got a load of, say, Teslas coming back on lease, 3-year lease, loads are coming back at the moment. How easy would it be for your valuation service just to put your foot on the scales, hit the nudge button, to just, imagine if you got hundreds coming back, imagine if you got thousands coming back, and you just managed to get the valuation up by 100 quid. Makes a difference, wouldn't it? Now don't tell me that people aren't tempted, because I'll let you into a secret. I've got the brain of a criminal mastermind. Unfortunately, or fortunately, as the case may be, I've got the morals, I have the, I don't know, business ethics of a nun, or Mother Teresa. We'll say Mother Teresa. Otherwise, I'd have been in jail a long time ago, I would imagine. I'd have probably been richer than I am now, but in jail. And I don't want to go to jail.